Yes, people, welcome back to another a foul episode where it's a dark flipping day where Gyökeres and Arsenal. I told you, lot, don't underestimate this Andrea Berta, but you lot want to start doing jokes. You lot want to start doing stupid jokes. When I said, oh, you can see in the world where Martinelli leaves, they get Gyökeres, they go get Rodrigo, Eze, maybe even MADUEKE, whatever, and you don't want to laugh. All of a sudden, it's Arsenal's time. They want to move like serious candidates.
You've been laughing at Arsenal as well.
I have, bro. MADUEKE is a funny one, isn't it? But it's obviously funny, but it's not. I'm in the mud, man. I can't believe it. Gyökeres and Arsenal.
Oh shit! Both of you need to hold it. Both of you wanted him, innit?
Well, he's got the lap, innit? He didn't give a shit. I give a shit. Yeah. I give a shit. I thought they were gonna go for Shesko. Yeah, I thought they were gonna go for Shesko, but they didn't go for him.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing they didn't go for him, innit? He's too much of a risk. I mean, Gyökeres kind of is, but not really. Like he's an established.
Hold on.
An established name, but in the wrong.
Hold on. Is Delap a risk?
Of course he is.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
It's just I'm happy to take the risk with Delap. Just the same way.
Fuck your risks. Arsenal are getting a game changer, bro. And I'm linked with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, bro. Do you get the difference? And I don't get. I know the source is dead. Yeah, reluctant Nico, whatever is that. Who the hell is that, bro? It sounds like a TV show back on CBeebies or something. But for me, it's not the point. There's a huge gap in between reluctant Nico's fucking sourcing of DCL, yeah, which sounds like something out the Marvel universe, yeah, to fucking Glock 9. Now I'm gonna have to hear it from Kunle, Hooks, who's gonna tag me in everything. Yeah, this is their game changer, bro. This is their game changer. This is the one. You go get Verge, you go get Cherky or whatever. Reinders, they go get Gyökeres. We'll see what happens with fucking what's it called? What's his name? Rodrigo, Eze.
See, for me, that's the thing. The game changer is for me. Obviously, I think Gyökeres is a very good signing. But I think if they get Rodrigo as well, that's the game changer. Them two together is the game changer. Like a proper game changer. Proper game changer.
It's a game changer, man. So you lot got to stop hating. You lot got, like, I mean, in the chat, you lot got to stop hating, man, about it's not a game. What do you mean it's not a game changer, bro? The guy scored over 100 goals in 2 fucking seasons. Portuguese league or not? It's still, bro. You said they need a number 9, you lot remember, and now it's not a game changer all of a sudden. That's a number 9. Is it not? I don't know how people in the chat are doing this. It's copium mechanisms at this point. You lot done the same thing for Haaland. We done the same thing for Haaland. Let's see how he does in the Prem. He comes from the Bundesliga, yeah? Scores over 50, 40 goals. And then all of a sudden, you wanted to write that off, compare him to Darwin Nunez, scores 30, 40, 50 goals in one season, does it again in the second season while being injured for most of it. Now they're going to get their Haaland. And more, by the way. They got Zubimendi announced today, yeah? They got all their backups done by, which was laughed at, which I didn't laugh at, but you lot wanted to laugh at it exactly in the comments. This is not to you lot in the panel. And then now they're going to get Gyökeres already. They're saying, here we go very soon. What are we on about? It could be done by the end of the day.
I think it will be next week. Today.
But once Fabrizio and Ornstein put tweets out like that, it's done, isn't it?
It's done.
Now, when Fabrizio starts spamming it on the timeline, that's when you know. That's when you know it's done.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
When he starts retweeting tweets that he did a day ago.
Market opportunities. I wonder how these men are going to spin this one. Honestly, I do wonder.
Who?
Anyone? Any rival?
Even Lee. It's a good signing.
It's very good signing.
I'm a little bit wary in it because I still maintain the same thing. I think his goal catalogue, especially this season, was poor. Like there were, but the thing is, yeah, even with that, other strikers aren't doing it, and he's still, you know, he's in these situations where he's still scoring. Like you can't deny his ball striking. He can even score a free kick if he needs to. His penalties are really good. Like he presses well, movement into the channels. He's strong, 2-footed. He is very poor in the air, and he isn't like a typical box striker in it. But regardless, it's a good signing in it. Like not even 60 million for the guy.
Yeah.
But for like you said, I don't think the striker alone does it. I think you need the left wing. You need it.
Okay, I'm fuming, bro. Looking at the left wing, I'm fuming, man.
You do need the left wing. I don't think it's just the left wing. I think what Rodrigo brings them as well. Like, I think Arsenal needs a little bit more mentality, and he's going to bring him the mentality as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a game changer. I think, right, ultimately, if you look at where Arsenal were last season, if they've got GYOKERES and Rodrigo, then
they win the league.
Some of their draws, they win.
They win. If they had them last season, they win the league. And
Arsenal drew a lot last season, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They turned a good amount of them into wins. Huh?
Oh, well, hold on. Someone put in the chat, it was a donation. Haaland, Isak, Gyökeres, the League of Strikers. Where's the lap? Where's the lap? The lap's better than Gyökeres.
No, he isn't.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Of course he is.
No, he's got See, this is the thing. If you say he's got the potential to be better, he's not better.
I guess what he don't have the potential to be better.
Yeah, but if you said that, I'll hear it.
No,
but to say he's better,
yes, he does.
What? In what basis? On what basis? Brother, the guy's always fighting. He's basically the English Hoyland. All he does is fight his opponent.
No, don't start this narrative.
He Stop it,
definitely
man.
has.
Man said better than what's he done? He scored 12 goals for Ipswich. How about this year? Even if you want to go compare, his time in the Championship, Gyökeres scored more than him. When he was at Coventry,
the lap was shit in the Championship.
Yeah, but Gyökeres was at Coventry. He made them something decent. Do you know what I mean? They nearly got promoted. So what? What basis are we going off there then?
I don't know how you can say he's better than Gyökeres, though.
I think he's a better player.
You're smoking some hard drugs, man.
I think he's a better player. I think he's a better player than Gyökeres. Better player.
The lap's not even better than Watkins, bro. Stop it. Just stop it.
Yes, he is. Of course he is.
No, he's not.
Of course he is.
No, he's not.
Don't give me Watkins, bro. That guy needs.
You're doing up the Don argument. There's something in the water with you positive Chelsea fan. Honestly, you see one half a decent ability, and you give it one season, he's instantaneously better. It's like doing up BOMBA better than Saka in season 1.
We will see this one. I'm willing to start for. We will see this season, and I will be right here,
brother. They got a better attack than you. You do know that, innit? And Kudus, you're getting robbed by Tottenham.
We're getting robbed. How are we getting robbed by
Tottenham? It said Kudus prioritizes Tottenham over other clubs. Comes out today. Oh, where's the credible sources?
I don't know, man, because a lot of sources are saying if we went in for Kudus, he's choosing us 1,000,000%. He's choosing us. And why wouldn't he?
No, you're not allowed to use that argument, apparently. I tried to do that last night. They said there's no credible sources. I can't laugh and all this bullshit. You're getting.
I don't know, man. I've had a lot of credible sources.
Stop embarrassing yourself, man. Absolute joke. What's this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Micah said what you just said there. Yeah. Big up, Micah. Martin, got 2 super chats. 1 sec. He says, funny how the peeps doubting the nonny links instantly believe this. Think they get both. This is a very good signing for them, sadly. Big up to Naf. Big up Martian, man.
Not sure.
And please know, not all Chelsea fans agree with this. I know that. I see a lot of Chelsea fans in the chat.
Well, sorry. Can I just say, putting Isak and Gyökeres next to Haaland's a fucking disrespect.
Haaland's better both of them.
It really is.
As a goal scorer,
not Isak. You can't say. Not putting him next to him.
I can, bro.
No. I'm not saying that. They're saying that they can't be side and side. Isak and Haaland especially. You can't say they can't go side and side.
But the reason why I'd say it is the same way that I'd say it to you, like about you saying, when you say Delap is better than Gyökeres, I say you could say he could be. Bro, Isak has had one season that is comparable to Haaland's. Yeah,
of course, Haaland's better, obviously.
At all the other seasons, at all the different clubs they're at, and they've both been at kind of similar level clubs in their come up. Bro, Haaland blows Isak out the water. Isak has had one quality season, yeah? One quality season, that's it.
Last year as well.
Yeah, but overall, we'll give him, 18 months maximum. But the numbers just, and as a striker, anyone saying he's a better footballer, again, when you say better footballer, yeah, in football, you have different roles, right? Being a goalkeeper is completely fucking different to being a defender. Haaland is a goal scorer, yeah? That is his job as a footballer. As a goal scorer, he completely outperforms Isak. Completely outperforms him. So when you say as a footballer, if you mean his link-up plays better, yeah, maybe. But as an out-and-out goal scorer, which is Haaland's job, they are nowhere near.
No, I do agree with that because I mean, if that statement was true, in it, the whole he's a better footballer than Moussa Dembele would be the best centre mid of all time.
There we go.
So,
exactly.
Are you not deep in it? Look at Bayern Guna. Look, big up Bayern. Look, it says, imagine Spurs getting Kudus and then Chelsea bum stuck with Noni. Like, imagine that's the actual case. Imagine you get stuck with Noni all this whole time.
But Chelsea won't, because Chelsea will just go and get something done.
Yeah, I agree.
He won't start for us anyway.
I don't care. Look, let's
what
Gyökeres does. Look, he's getting his number 9. Berta's doing his thing. Yeah, Ches is joining, by the way, and whatnot. It's not a good, bro. It's an interesting Premier League. I'm excited to see the Premier League, but it's the fact that I put my neck on the line.
Bro, what am I hearing about this Delap stuff? Why am I hearing Delap's name amongst these names?
Every single time. Every single time I go and say something, yeah, I swear this guy Undertaker fan. You know, the screen goes fucking pitch black, comes back on, he appears. Every single time. I don't know what it was with your sixth sense, bro.
It's not, bro. Listen, the bottom line is I just came here for peace, innit? Peace, love, and war, and everything's there. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, if Arsenal are getting Gyökeres, bro, you can't downplay that, bro.
Nah,
I'm not downplaying it.
You said that's better. You said, yeah, you did. You said
I rate it more. I never downplayed it, though, did I?
That's downplaying it.
No, I didn't.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say? Before I say anything, BD, what did you say?
So Delap's better than Gyökeres.
On what planet?
In my opinion.
So Strand Larsen's better than Gyökeres.
No.
And then this is better than Gyökeres. Big up the paddle. Big up Andy, man.
Mateta's better than Gyökeres.
Love for that.
And anyone in the chat, if you want me to answer a question, because I saw someone ask me one, send a super chat. Send a super chat.
Or if I fish it out, I can find it.
No, send a super chat.
The chat's moving quite.
Yeah, chat's moving way too quick. You'll have to send a super chat. I'm not keeping.
Smash the like as well, man.
Delap was your guy. Wait, that's interesting. For one.
Bro, he's literally a more, you know what he is? He's a more refined version of Haaland. I've been saying it. He fights the centre back too much and he's on the floor. When I said this before, we was linked with him as well. And we was linked with him. I said, I don't mind him, obviously. I don't want the guy. I think Delap's a good footballer. Don't get me wrong, yeah, but he loves fighting too much.
Cass, is a fully fit Calvert. Is it fully fit Calvert-Lewin better than Delap? Cass.
Nah, I'm sure you were saying Delap's way better than Jackson.
You were saying fully fit, 100%. Calvert-Lewin, if he's fully fit, is an absolute unit. But obviously, that's never
that agenda, Cass.
That was like 2020 or something like that. The last time he had a good game, I swear down.
It's when he wasn't wearing skirts, I think.
I'm not gonna lie, Flash Boy is in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna mod you up right now. So let me know if you've. Yeah, man. That's Hooks' his source. I don't know if it's a coincidence, just because man's Swedish or I don't know, whatever it is.
Flash Boy.
Yeah, Flash Boy was his source. Do you remember? Flash Boy, man. Absolute nasty work, bro. Man said the lap, you know. I can't believe it, bro.
Do you know what it is? I don't know where did you get it? Like what was like the thought process? What's the thought process?
I watched the lap. I watched Gyökeres. I like what I see more from the lap.
Like, do you know?
I understand his name isn't as established. I understand that. I just rate him more as a player, probably as a Premier League striker. To be honest,
so if Liam Delap was Liam Gyökeres, you think he would, like, that PR alone would have him above Victor?
Victor.
What does that even mean? If he was Liam Gyökeres, what the hell does that mean?
By the way, your mic's not on, by the way. You're talking through your webcam. I've just clocked.
Am I? No, I changed it.
No, that's not coming through your mic. That's not that. I know that mic.
Okay. See, I can't. It won't let me. I don't know what. No,
it sounds like you're switching from radio stations.
Switching radio stations is crazy.
It won't let me change.
This is why obviously we need to get back to pre-season as sooner than ever, and the Prem needs to start back again, because I think it's that question of it's all fun and games until
a ball gets kicked.
I think we kind of go back to that.
Yeah, but you know, with old Gyökeres there though, they've already got a good spine. Like, it's like anyone that goes to Liverpool, I just think they fit in like a glove. Even if they're not as good as what people make them out, they will still do what they got to do. With Man City, got a good core, no matter what. If Rodrigo's fit, obviously, and the rest of them, they will always fit in like a glove, especially an attacking player. Same thing with Arsenal. You know, they got their spine, Declan Rice, the centre backs. As long as your spine's fine, then he's gonna fit in like a glove. Really, he's gonna have time to. I don't even think he needs time to settle because he's actually been in England before. You know, like he's done a lot of his trade in England, Swansea, Coventry as well with Championship. He's done all the nitty gritty stuff. Bang that out, and all he needs to do is really just get settled into Arsenal, wherever he needs to go and move to. This is the 10-10 signing, bro. Not getting Šeško is the best possible scenario. Bert has got what he wanted in the end, and you know what? He's been running this whole game like a puppet, probably. Like I'm mad convinced Arteta wanted Šeško, yeah, but he's probably just faked it out and just said, yeah, we don't want to pay this much, A, B, C, D, because he really wants to say, no, I'm going to get Gyökeres because that's what's better for the club, not another striker. Do you know what I mean? That's why I say even if they get Noni, I said it yesterday. I'm not going to front if they got Noni Madueke, right, and they have Saka and Gyökeres. It might not sound great on a Noni Madueke front, but you think, well, Madueke is a good footballer. He likes to play against low blocks pretty much all the time.
Right,
it's not that bad. It's not that bad when you need it.
The thing is, right, is Noni better than Martinelli?
Yeah, for me.
Because, but the thing is, if you as a club are being linked with Rodrigo,
yeah,
and then it's like, now actually we're getting Noni.
I said this. I said this year. So if anyone's been seeing Trossard links or keeping up with Trossard links, once again he's been linked with Turkey, right? And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could happen. He's been named to shift. Martinelli looks like they want to get his wages off the book for one, which is 180k per week, and also he's linked with Bayern Munich, who might be going in from now that the whole thing's been done. And also Saudi as well, which you might not want and you might not fare. What if they sell both of them eventually and go and get both of them? For the Madueke, you're going to play both roles. You're going to be a part of something. Yeah, you're going to be used quite a lot. And then we're also going to go and get Rodrigo as well. Has anyone thought of a scenario that they get all of these guys? I
think Arsenal do get Rodrigo.
I don't know how you don't. I don't know how you don't line that move up and get one of the best on paper, one of the best attacked in the league on paper. Yeah. It's naughty to think that Arsenal can have Rodrigo, Saka, and Gyökeres as their front three. I have to face that potentially at Old Trafford, and I'm glad they haven't got time to settle in to let that gel. Because I've got a bunch of I'm linked with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. G, do you get it? I don't even know who my striker's going to be. I could be stuck with Haaland. I'd rather, you know what? That's just as bad. Never mind. I don't even want to piss myself off. That's the way I'm looking at it. Now the whole scenario, the whole summary around Arsenal and their transfer window it's just gone in seconds. Can't even laugh at it no more. You think who's going to win the league? I don't know. Liverpool, Arsenal, or City? Who do you put it on? If they go and get obviously everybody else.
At this point, Liverpool.
Yeah, at the point because they done the best last year,
and also their signings as well. They've filled every hole that they need to fill. And I'm sorry, Arsenal, but someone said it before. Yeah, bad boy front three, but it's still Arsenal. And at this point, there's a lot of relevance to that. And any Arsenal fan that doesn't like that, you ran the same narrative for Spurs. Yeah, but it's Spursy, so we're allowed to run the same narrative. At this point, you'd think, yeah, but they've bottled it the last 3 years in a row. And months, I lie.
Yeah, it's true, but
Rodrigo's a game changer for me because his mentality is a bit different. He's a winner, but
like obviously for me, I know. Yeah, I've always said the left wing is the one for Arsenal. When they get that sorted, it don't really matter. It don't really matter who they get up top in it. Like Gyökeres doesn't have to be the Gyökeres that's scoring 50 goals a season. He probably scored 20, 30, and he can score probably 20 or a bit less than that, and it wouldn't matter. Like because Rodrigo is that much of it levels the playing field in terms of threats on both sides of the pitch. I've made the video. You might know what I think of that. But I think Gyökeres is still massive as well.
Yeah, it is. And, but people say, yeah, mad pause. But people saying, yeah, but Arsenal have never had a striker before. Listen, every season you do something which is but now we've done this. So I hear it, but now just fucking prove it, innit? Otherwise, it's just another, but we needed this. Okay, cool. You got that. You didn't do anything. Oh, no, but we needed this. You got that. But didn't do anything.
They reached a 5-year contract with him.
I think the price is impressive as well.
Personal terms are done, people. They're already done.
What is it? A case of if you don't laugh, you'll cry, Cass?
No. Didn't it say thingies are done already?
What?
It said personal terms are done already, no?
Yeah, but it's just got confirmed. It's just got confirmed now. Like with Ben Jacobs, what are we doing? What the fuck?
Do you know the way Cass is being today, this morning, once even before the stream, when he got the news here, it's one of them ones that just told me he really did deep down think them man were getting GYOKERES.
Oh yeah.
Really,
Wait,
did,
the United. Oh my.
Yeah. You didn't think about that.
You know.
Bro, this morning when he saw the tweet, that his reaction told me, he really did think he was getting it.
And rants. Oh my days, and rants. Wait,
yeah.
they all thought they was. Oh my days. Wait, I've just remembered this. I've actually just remembered this. Oh, Cash. Wait, Turkey. Wait, Turkey and Gyökeres, bro.
I ain't even got Mbeumo over the line yet.
Spurs on Newcastle. I dare you.
It's all just wired in my head because I remember Castle's talking about Turkey like it was his player, bro. Like he was United, like he was gonna be wearing a United jersey. Oh my god. Hey, Cass, you're mother, bro. Can't lie. Can't lie. No. Bro, Rant said he didn't want Gyökeres, yeah. I know, but he said there was a point where it was like, we're getting Gyökeres. We're getting Gyökeres. Word to CFC, he was doing the Tommy Eager thing. He was saying we're getting Gyökeres. Go, it's all there. This is the great thing about YouTube. It's all there. It is all there to see. I ain't like, come on, man. It's crazy, man. I'll be real. Can't like Arsenal doing their flipping thing. I can't even hate on that one. I think Gyökeres and Rodrigo would definitely complete their front line, and it puts them in that conversation when I say of like serious crown contenders.
No excuses.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no excuses at all.
No.
Like, that's the same with
for Arteta.
That's the same with that's the same with with us, man, though, like, and you, man, as well.
Oh, you definitely have. Oh, yeah, I agree. Neither of us have excuses.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
But
now it looks like everyone's actually got the wallet up.
Yeah.
Now it's like man are actually activating the account. That's what it is.
But the thing is, when I say no excuses, with Liverpool and City in recent years, we haven't used, like, we've done it. Yeah. This is the thing with Arsenal is you've always had excuses. So when I say there's no excuses, that's because there's always been, but we haven't got a striker. There are no excuses now. Or will there be next season? What will it be? Like,
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. There's no excuses for Arteta. So it's a win-win, really, isn't it? Yeah. You got some good players. Now Arteta is your time to deliver, innit? That's the way it looks. That's the way it has to be. Whether you believe in it or not or whatever, it don't matter. If you don't win this year, it's pretty much sticky. Like if you finish third or fourth and you've got Rodrigo and a Gyökeres, it's like, well, they probably think that another manager could probably do a better job.
Whoever just said, who was it that just said, Daps, you have to go again. I know, we did a fucking 4-peat. I'm well aware about going again. You have to win it once. We've gone again and again and again and again.
Yeah, I think Arsenal in a win-win situation. Well, obviously, if you lose, you're losing, innit? Losing that in the Prem. Obviously, it always matters on how you lose the Prem, because if they lose by, let's say, 1 point at the end of the season or on goal difference like we did against City, then it's a bit different, isn't it? But in terms of like if they actually like drop down, then Arsenal fans will probably be united for once. After how many years? 3 years of wondering like what the hell's going on. So yeah, I think they're right now. It just seems a little bit too healthy for my liking, isn't it? And now I'm gonna have gas mode Hook saying, like the quadruple. I'm gonna do the treble. I've got Champions League. Do you know what I mean?
But I'll be honest. But this was needed though. Like, cool. I don't want Arsenal winning that end, but I also don't want City winning that end. So now it looks like everyone's finally got their wallets up. You know what I'm saying? Well, not everyone, but everyone. You know what I'm saying? Man, I finally got their wallets out.
Who are you looking at then? Ches.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, but
you just said to a Chelsea fan, you haven't got your wallet out.
Yeah, because they're still got to go get their wallets out.
Oh,
Chelsea still got to get their wallets out, bro. They got to go get Kudus. Chelsea need to go and get Kudus.
Well, their wallet's always out. They don't.
I know their wallets, but they need to go and get Kudus.
They just tap their phone.
They just leave it. No, how about this? They just, they just leave it on the table.
Literally,
bro, I hear it. They got the black card in that, but
even so, their three numbers on the back of the card.
Broski, Chelsea need to go and get their wallet out in it.
And Edu might be the problem.
And I think they will, but they need to go and get Kudus. Like, then it looks like everyone's talking money now. Like it's like cool. Let's really get this season started. Everyone's done their thing. But Arepa, bro. I know that Chelsea's window ain't great. It's not like Chelsea had
they need a centre. They need a centre back.
Window's only really just started though.
Yeah, when you deep it, it's only
Kyle, I'm not having the lap chat. Kyle,
it's 6 days into July.
I was never having the lap chat. I'm not hearing no the lap chat. Like, please, for the life of me. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, what I would say is that they're one Kudus away from being, in my opinion, on it with everyone else. That's my thing. I rate Kudus that highly. They go get Kudus, they're with everyone else. In terms of like, I'm not saying they'll challenge for the league, like automatically, but like window wise, they've done their thing in it. They flexed their muscles and they've done their thing. Maybe they probably need one more defender, but yeah. But back to Arsenal, I can't lie. This Gyökeres thing played in it. Can't hate on that one in it. I'm not hate on that, bro. There's not. I just don't think there's anything negative to say. Obviously, he's gonna have to prove a few doubters wrong. I think there's still that Portuguese the Premier League bias that obviously I have the Portuguese to the Premier League, not bias, but I have PTSD. So it's like it's difficult for me to automatically think that will do really well. But because Arsenal are well run, I think he should be fine. But just the Núñez thing reeks over where I'm at. So
if they get Gyökeres and Rodrigo, for me, at this point, with what I've seen over recent weeks, over the last week or so with City, I would say that Liverpool and Arsenal are probably more prepared to go at it at this point. But once the season starts, we'll see. But at the moment, I'm still worried about our defence. I can't lie. I'm not even worried about our players. I'm worried about what Pep's doing. So I'd still. Yeah,
I said that. Me, Caps, I'll be honest. I said I do feel like Arsenal are still ahead of you before the moment. Just because, like, their defence, is just way nowhere near as open as you, man. And I always said your front six is phenomenal. Your midfield three, and then your front three, kind of whatever combination you work with will work. It will get goals, and it's very, very difficult to stop that. But it's just. You man are all breasts and no back right now, innit?
And the thing is, I don't even think that we need to I do want to right back, but I think we're gonna get. Looks like we're in talks with Dumfries.
Denzel. That's not bad. That's not bad though, and it's good money as well. That's £15 million.
But for me, it's all on Pep. To be frank with you, so the defense is after we get him. I'm not saying we need no one, but we need to understand that if Pep wants to keep playing the way he wants to play, then he needs to. Like,
would you have taken Gay?
It's months. It's not even this. Listen, remember we've always said, Kyle Walker is an insurance policy. Yeah. Right. We're now driving with no insurance, and all of a sudden, like Ruben Diaz is a comfortable driver when he's got insurance. Without insurance, Ruben Diaz is fucking exposed. Like mad exposed. We need some pace in that back four. And we've got Kuzanov. We should use Kuzanov. We should have given him a try to see what it looks like because he's got mad pace. But at the moment, like if we're playing with Nori up the pitch, we're playing with say it's Dumfries up the pitch, we're too exposed at the back and we're being hit. We'll just get hit on transition.
Especially with Gyökeres there as well, man. If you play against Arsenal, because if you play the way you play, it's like last time you played.
But I can't be looking at one-off games. Like this is fuck Arsenal. Bro, we've seen bare teams do it. Like
yeah, true.
We've seen bare teams do it.
Hit the diag, and then before you know it, it's like you're in, innit?
Yeah.
Sounds like Jenny on the block.
Some Pep.
Well, I was saying, but would you? But so you wouldn't. I'm
happy with the players I've got, bro. I'm happy with the players.
What about centre backs?
Yeah, I'm happy with the centre backs I've got.
Man's a big man there.
I don't think Gahey would come in and in this City defence that is exposed in transitions change us that much. It's the fact that it's Pep's style, needs some pace at the back. Like to play Pep's system, you have to have some pace at the back. Or simply, you've got to tell your two centre-backs, you know what, your job, is to stay the fuck back and let everyone else go forward. But you two don't be coming and trying to sit on the fucking halfway line because that's where we're being exposed constantly. Constantly.
So Pep's being a bozo is what you meant.
Yeah. At this point, he is.
Imagine you lot with Van der Ven.
So Pep or Ange? You might Pep's in his Ange bag. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to play one way.
We had this conversation before, yeah. Like
Ange better players.
The thing is, we've always played a high line, yeah. But the difference is, you can do that when you've got certain ballers that don't give the ball away further up the pitch. You're pressing better, and you've got the insurance policy that is Kyle Walker. The minute that insurance policy went, it's no coincidence. Last season, his legs went, and then he fucked off to AC Milan, and we got exposed, and so.
Are we saying, Chez? He said a word yet?
That's what everyone's saying. Just fucking, we wish we would have seen a bit. We want to see Kuzanov because Kuzanov's got pace. Even the period when he did play, the amount of times he came over and saved other defenders. So, but we'll see. It's all on Pep, innit? It is on Pep. First 3 months of the season is very important for Pep, innit? Because if he doesn't start the season off well, then serious conversations.
Oh.
What are you saying? Replace him.
I'm saying it's a conversation between the board and Pep. Maybe it is time. If we start off right. So the loss against who was it the other day? Al Hilal. Yeah, it wasn't the fact we lost to them. It was the fact of how we lost to them because it was so similar to how we lost games last season, and it makes you just think, Pep, what are you doing? Yeah, you've gone and bought players. Great, going forward we look a lot better. But if we're still exposed at the back, we're still going to fucking be hit on counters. And he's not learning. So.
I can't lie. Pep needs to adjust though. This whole pinning people back stuff. He's complaining that, or the players are complaining, everybody defends. You're pinning them back. What do you expect? Like the one thing that was good with Slot.
He hasn't really complained about that, bro.
He hasn't. No. The players have. I think Thingy did as well. No,
Diaz
last season.
Diaz did. Yeah.
So the players are saying they're playing anti-football, but that also just comes down to Pep. The thing with Slot that made him so good last season is he didn't really do that. There were still massive gaps for them to exploit, right? So, I mean,
but also
Pep's
you
got
can't
to change that
hold
as
on,
well.
bro. But you can't compare, a manager in his first season, to a team that have been playing the same way for 9 years, right? So everyone knows how we're going to play because no one really knew how Slot was going to play. So that comparison's a bit. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying it's a whole pressuring thing.
Arteta first season when no one knew what they were going to do. Yeah, so no one knew how to play against them. But Pep does need to change something. But for me, it's not even the going forward. It's the transitions, bro. That is all. Let's put it very simple, right?
Well.
Against Al Hilal, we scored 3 goals. If you score 3 goals in a game of football, you should be winning that game of football, right? We conceded 4 goals. If you concede 4 goals in a game of football, you lose that game of football. So it's very simple. Sort out the fucking defense. And we win that game. Last season, sort out. It's just transitions. In transitions, we're absolutely shocking.
I think that's been the story of Pep, though. It's always been like that, right? Transitions. It always kills you lot. Always kills you lot all the time.
Yeah.
What's this? Juno says too much surface level analysis on these panel shows. No mention of underlying numbers. No announced analysis of players. Madueke's got a very high ceiling.
Oh, what have we already talked about Madueke?
To whoever said that, go and watch Don. He does great analysis.
Yeah, there you go. Cass, Rodrigo, Saka front line, first day. Shane's saying, and it says Cass called this last night. I mean, it's just a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? Really and truly. I'm not going to try to take some credit out of all of that stuff. But Cass,
that's my line. That's my line.
I'm not
going to lead with that though. But I'll say firstly, if I go to that side, I say it was going to be between Sesko and Gyökeres anyway. Some people rated Sesko more because of his physical attributes. Some rated Gyökeres more because he scored more goals in general, and he's 4 or 5 years older. So I get it. We need just to see how he plays because obviously the way he plays at Sporting will be different to Arsenal. They're a possession-based team, so from that point of view, it'd be interesting to see how it works out. But you can't deny the guy scores header goals. So
bare goals.
So there's no reason why it won't bang. So, but it'd be interesting because I said the same thing about Liverpool, about Chelsea. Football isn't played on paper, so it's very easy to go worse to Liverpool. They just won the league, equals they're going to win a treble. Or Arsenal to Gyökeres, it just makes sense. It's all going to work. Football's football, isn't it? So let's see how it actually works on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? So
run again, ball gets kicked.
I said as well,
100%.
Ches, because last summer you were moving that football always played on.
Even the Kudus thing with Chelsea, if Chelsea sign him, doesn't mean it's going to make us Real Madrid of prime Real Madrid. Just see how it works, isn't it? Like that. I think it's as simple as that because we've seen too many times players go to clubs and it looks perfect, and they get there. It's like wow. But I'm not saying it won't work. So before anybody thinks I'm being salty.
That's the same thing I had with. That's the same thing I had with Osimhen. On paper, it looks like crazy.
People like he's got all the potential, but you know, Chelsea wasn't saying this last summer. We were never linked with Gyökeres like that. Chelsea never be linked with him. So yeah. But anyway, what I will say is this. This is the Arsenal thing. It's very, very, very convenient. I've been consistent about this for months, years. It's very convenient. The Noni news heats up, they release Gyökeres news. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know, but
they keep doing
it's David Ornstein, but Ornstein come out with it, not this whole Arsenal.
No, I'm not saying they won't sign him. I'm not saying they might sign him today. I'm just saying they always do this. It's actually quite peak. Like they'll drop some bad
I'm being thick here. You think they're not really getting Gyökeres, they're actually getting
No, they are going to get him. It's just they love to land news they know the fan like when negative PR is also being spun. So, for example, in January,
you're saying that Arsenal probably leaked this a little bit earlier or wanted this out a little bit earlier just so the Arsenal fan base can kind of settle down. That makes sense. That makes sense.
By the way, guys, for people who probably didn't go to school or not uneducated people, that doesn't mean I don't rate
Clarence.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean I don't rate Gyökeres. It doesn't mean that it's going to flop. It doesn't mean you won't sign him. Critical thinking is very, very.
Yeah, but Zubomendi got announced though.
That's what I'm saying. Right after the day, Noni, all the hype, the negativity. What's the club doing? Get some players in.
But weren't that supposed to drop? Obviously,
all clubs do this though. Man.
I know.
I'm not saying they don't, but it's just like the Noni news hasn't gone away, so I don't want people to forget that. Because when
you know what, bro, you're clutching it. You're trying to find a way to shit on Arsenal. Bro.
I'm actually not. If you actually think what I'm saying, I'm actually praising them.
Bro, that here we go, I think happens by the end of the day.
I'm agreeing as well. It's an easy deal, bro. He's a one-away player, transfer request, not going back to pre-season. They're going to want to get their next striker in or whoever it's going to be. They're going to want the money. And apparently they're going to bid, I think it's 58 point something million plus 8 point something million on add-ons.
Here's the problem. People say to me in the chat, salty about what? Like, we've not even touched the ball yet.
That you might not even be getting Kudus.
Yeah, like salty about what? Like, was I in Gyökeres? No. So like,
because you wish you were.
They've got Zubomendi. I've got Caicedo. What am I salty about?
You're salty because you wish you were in for Gyökeres.
No, I'm happy with my attack.
You're happy with the lap?
No, the lap isn't my attack. I've got like 4 options.
But by the way, BT says, love the in-depth analysis and entertainment value of the streams. Always looking forward to rolling my spliff for the streams. Oh, thank you, because apparently Jono said that we don't do in-depth analysis and all this stuff. But I mean, like the only one
if you actually go on the tabs on the profile and look at the video section, Cass does a lot of stuff in terms of breaking down what he thinks of signings that aren't really very biased. So if you actually open your eyes, rather than opening your wallet and being too quick to say things, then maybe you would have noticed that. But thank you for the super chat, though.
Yeah.
I mean, BT's was nice.
Legit.
Yeah,
BT's was nice.
Yeah.
Not
BT's. I'm not talking about BT's. I'm not talking about
the knobhead earlier.
Jono's fine, man. He's calm.
He's nothing wrong with him, but I just had to educate him rather than he's just paying his money for false information.
Yeah,
I did say that, and I said it with chest.
Who do you think was?
And I'll say it again. I'll say it again for the whole stream if you want me to. I got my mics fixed now. I'll say it again. The lap is better than Gyökeres.
You know what? I'll give you one.
And who? Wait, whoa, and who?
No, he said, and what?
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a prediction then. I'll give you a prediction. Wait, hold on. I'll give you a prediction. The lap gets dropped for João Pedro during the season, more time than less.
Nope.
If that was to happen, what would that mean?
It means you score more goals.
Yeah, like we win.
And guess what? It's not a bad thing because I don't rate the lap as much as this guy does.
I think that the lap thing would be an issue if you paid 60 for him.
No, 30 minutes calm because that means you could just go sell him if he's shit. Like, you're going to sell him up to a 50.
Look at Noni. Noni scored like 15 goals for us. We're going to get like 20 million profit.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, book value would get a lot more.
What? When you say once,
you know what's funny? Wait, what's Chelsea's first game? What's Chelsea's first game?
Palace.
Do you know what? It's funny because Arsenal could beat like United like 1-0 or something. Saka pen, let's just say Saka pen. And then because you man play Palace at Yard, I can see it, I can see it. First game, opening day, yeah. Delap's gonna get a brace. I'm not. He's gonna get Palace at home. No gaming and that. None of these
in that stream.
He's gonna bag a brace against Palace at the
No, we have a bad record against.
And then Gyökeres might not bag because they're playing United.
Whole stream, me talking. Our 10 minutes.
Arsenal are playing United, so Gyökeres that's not guaranteed he bags in it. I can see the VD's gonna turn up. Charging that comment, he's gonna turn up like this, bro.
Hey, he's gonna be like months. He's gonna be like months. 3 summers ago or 4 summers
Where's the
ago,
correlation to that?
In the Charity Shield when City played Liverpool and Nunes scored and Haaland didn't. And Monts was there with the Nunes sword.
I was there, like
Haaland, I'm watching you.
It's history. It's fate. It's fate.
Bro, I'm telling you, I just feel like it's gonna be so like that's probably what's gonna happen, and then Gyökeres probably just gonna bag every game after that. Like, you know how it's gonna go, bro.
The same thing with Haaland, isn't it? The same thing with Haaland. You remember? But then again, he got off to the start. I think what's it? Nunes scored first, and then
Nunes scored in the Charity Shield.
I'm talking about match day one. I was about match day one of the Prem, innit? Match day one because as I said, that Arsenal and Man United, even though they're so far apart in quality, it's always mad close. It's always like a kind of close. Not always, but it's a close game, innit? Like that's the type of game that's
it is.
Is it at Old Trafford?
Yeah.
So Old Trafford's the easiest place to go.
Let's not overhype it.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm just saying the fixture, bro. I'm just saying the fixture. I always say Arsenal are way better than United.
There is nothing better, than I swear it's been pretty much every season for the last couple of years. If it's not the first game, it's the second game. But the first game at Old Trafford, the weather's hot. United fans are all excited and they lose. I swear, it is the best way to start a season. I swear down. And they usually go 1-0 up or something as well.
Yeah.
No, but that's ironically that one game makes or breaks their season. I'm telling you, they lose that game. They're already going to lose their head.
Brother, if we lose, my head's gone. I don't care if it's Arsenal, Liverpool, my head's gone.
Talking of head gone, did anyone see Saeed's head go when someone played knockdown run on him yesterday on the street?
Knockdown ginger
on him. It's fucking hilarious. Bro, he jumps, like someone's letting off straps at his yard. Yeah. I swear. You just hear boom, 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 and he jumps and then he's like, right, that's it.
It's probably BD saying the lap's better than
just
everyone else.
I haven't really watched a lot of the lap in the Club World Cup. Like I've seen bits and pieces. Has it not been?
Don't give me that.
His goal, because his goal was really good. The goal
last two, once the excited debut. No one gives a shit, bro. Last 2 games, especially last season. Actually, you could even probably say 3. He's been cheeks. He's been fighting centre backs like Rasmus.
See that? No. Hold on. The last game did trigger me. Last game did trigger me, with that yellow card, didn't it? Like everybody knows, I'm Delap's biggest. Like I don't want to say fan in it because it sounds sounds like a bet.
You think he's as good as Gyökeres? You are.
I don't care. I rate this guy so much in it. Last game did trigger me a bit, with that yellow card because he looked at him and he barged into him. And if that was Jackson, I would have been coming here with all the different type of smoke. But don't discredit what he did for Palmer's goal. Do not discredit. He dragged that centre back so fucking wide, and then Palmer got the space.
Oh my days!
Okay, that's the type of stuff. By the way, Werner does that. Timo Werner used to do that.
Not on the stream then. If it's Sunday League stuff, why are you not on the stream?
You know when you're having to reach to fucking say what some amazing
stuff.
Wait, imagine once, bro. We play 5, 7s, 11s. How basic is it dragging away and occupying a defender so your brother can run in and go and potentially go
as a striker? Imagine a striker.
Are you telling me he's a striker? Not a lot of men actually have the IQ to do that. At our level, not a lot of guys actually have the IQ to do that. But what I want to
forget even doing that, let's say he's been asked the last.
Even Werner used to do that for you, man. You must have killed him for it.
No, but once, hold on a minute, You ask Kudus because he's got the most energy because obviously he's got no striker, so I hear it. But
you mean I've got a different kind of striker?
He's been whacked the last 2 games, What now? Like, where do we go from here?
Hey, instantaneously, my striker is better than yours.
That's not what I asked. I said
I do. He's better than all your players up front.
Yeah, let's just say this, The lat's been, let's see your words. He's been asked last 2 games. What now?
What?
Like, where do we go from here?
Yeah, dropping him.
With you lot probably buying another striker.
I asked a question because obviously, like people, I saw in the chat that people was and I was like, Wow, I'll just ask
No,
you a
but
question.
they're doing too much. They're acting like he's like on the floor, like Haaland type offside.
Yes,
doing this.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I
man,
forgot he
man,
got João
listen.
Pedro as well.
The
Man,
guy's
let's
loving
say-
eating grass,
Next game,
bro.
he can't play. Yeah, he can't play next game. But go if you have time.
He's average,
some
man,
highlights.
at the moment. He's
He's
average
been
at the
average, but
moment.
not like Haaland.
No,
average.
but
Haaland average is falling over.
no, but by the way, Haaland's
You
not
man are
average.
talking
Haaland's
within bottle
stinky,
park,
stinky,
so I
stinky.
can't lie.
Like he's been falling over his touch.
No,
He's
it's
not like that.
him. No, it's the way this man. You know, I do this for most people. When he gas him up, some like to
When you're all
highly
that,
like
they're not
Estevão.
different.
Estevão has been shit all tournament, yeah, and I'm hearing and all that,
What?
crap, and I'm hearing gas mode. Estevão's been
What?
crap.
He's doing too much.
No,
He has
No,
not
he's
all
not.
tournament.
Bro, he's not been
The
good though.
second game, he
crap.
wasn't
You
the
just
best.
crap.
Stop it. He's had a
Wait,
model
what?
piece.
No, he
Alright,
wasn't.
once-
Nah.
By the way, I've done the watch.
Say it
I've watched
again.
with Palmeiras, yeah.
I've watched most
I
Palmeiras
watched
games, man.
Palmeiras, yeah. Richard Rios is the one that's been running the show, yeah. That Alan you on the right hand side.
That doesn't mean that Estevão hasn't been good.
Stop
Just
it,
because
man.
one
It's
player's been better
uncomfortable
doesn't mean that
conversation.
he
You
hasn't
don't
been
want
good.
to hear it. Alan
You
on the
being
right
hyped-
has been better than
being hyped
Estevão.
volleyball.
I think you're going all the way to
Way
the
over
left.
the
No,
top.
he's
The
been
last crap.
rubbish.
He's
He's
been
been
crap.
rubbish.
Nah,
Bro,
not
they
even.
told me he's generational. Let me see some generational stuff
Bro.
then.
Did you not see his goal last game?
Bro, and you told me the lat's better than Gyökeres. The lat's been
Hey, Kaz,
arse.
has Elise been topped?
Huh?
How's Elise played? In your opinion?
I ain't watched much of Bayern. I watched yesterday's. He was
I
alright.
can tell you,
He was
Elise
actually
has been decent. He's
good.
not
He's been
been
okay.
great.
Yeah, he's not amazing,
still-
but I ain't
he's
watched
still
most of
contributing
Bayern.
GA.
I ain't watched
He's still
Bayern. I watched their
contributing
fucking
GA,
game that they smashed that team up, and that's it. And then the
But
bit of
he's still
yesterday. as well.
contributing GA. That's what I'm saying. Estevão still contributing GA despite being crap. In your
Bro,
opinion.
Mary's barely even fucking scored.
The tournament. You're not meant to be turning up 10
I
out of
don't
10
care,
performances.
man. It's brother. Don't gas my man up like he's the next Neymar and all this shit. Let me see something more shit. then.
Hey, it weren't
What's
us
Vinicius-
gassing
Bro,
us up,
what's
innit?
Vinicius
It's the
done
whole
this
world
tournament?
gassing us up.
What's Vinny Jr. done this tournament? Nothing.
Huh? I don't.
What's
He's been
Vinny
crap
Jr. done?
too. So what? He's been crap.
That's
as
my
well.
point. He hasn't been crap though. That's my
Yeah, but
point.
I think Real Madrid have been crap until the last couple games. It's all about that Garcia or whatever his name is up front.
So
No, by the way, Trossard,
these last
at least
two
he's cold, at
games.
least
No,
he's
hold
cold.
on.
I'm just saying,
These last
I
few
think
games
Kaz is
that
going a
you've
bit
watched
too
now
extreme.
dictates.
No,
Dictates your
not really.
opinion on
No,
Estevão.
I'm telling. Well, actually, yeah, because guess what?
Elite's been good, by the way.
I
Just
can
saying.
tell the guy's got ability. Yeah, he's a good footballer. Yeah, same thing with most of these players. They're some good footballers. Yeah, but just because he's your player, if I'm promise you now, yeah, if he didn't sign for
I'm not overly
Chelsea,
gassing
no, if he didn't sign for Chelsea, in my opinion, yeah, you lot would be saying the same thing as me. If he was going Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, United, and there was that whole gas mode, you lot be on the same train. The guy's not done anything out of spectacular motion.
Wait,
Like
he
you
got
think he's like
3 man of
Lamine
the
Yamal,
matches.
that he's got it. That I'm
He got
thinking
3
like,
man of the
wow.
matches in a row.
No, yeah, but no, that's because it's fan voted. It's
It was
fan
fan
voted.
Last game
okay.
he was good. The game before he was he didn't deserve it, but the game before that he was decent. Like you
Just
can't
admit
just
it.
go off
Just
of these.
admit it, man. Because
You
you're telling
can't
me
just
he's
go off of
sick.
these. Remember, all these
Bro, you're going to
Brazilian
change your
teams,
opinion in a few
all
months
of
anyway,
these
so it don't
Brazilian
matter.
teams are going ham. Yeah, and remember he's been playing against these all season. So I mean, the quality is clearly there, and he's been like the star.
And Kaz,
The
also,
star of the
that
show
makes
in that
sense
league.
for the
So
chat.
You know what
can't
it
just
reminds me of?
discredit
You know what it
him.
reminds me of? It reminds me of Lucas Moura when I used to get gassed off him and I was linked with him thinking he was going to be my player. And he signs for Tottenham and he's nothing but mid.
But that
Guy was like 28 when he signed for Tottenham.
No,
You
he
know the
didn't,
people
bro.
who
He had
gassed
hair,
him the
bro. What are we
most,
doing?
yeah? Hold on a minute. You know the people who gassed him the most are people from Brazil.
No, it's him. No,
Like,
it's him. It's people like him and
forget
Don.
the Chelsea
Yeah,
fans, but the people who propped
It
him up,
is you lot.
the
Yeah,
people who propped him up the most
hardly
are
spoke
people
about him.
from Brazil, like his ex-teammates, people who played with him. It's not just like English Chelsea fans going, "Oh, we've watched every single game of him." It's Brazilian media.
Yeah.
So like, have a go at them. Like, I
No,
think
I
he's
don't gas
good.
him up like that.
No.
I don't
say
think
he's
he's
good.
world class or anything. I never said that.
Nah,
That's
man.
his good, innit?
I this ain't just for you lot. It's for the chat as well, bro.
Yeah, people who gassed him call him world class. I'm not on that boat though. I'm just saying he's good.
Yeah, I didn't say you.
Oh.
I'm
I
always.
want
It's
Kudus
all the
because I don't want him
consensus.
to
It's the
start.
chat. It's the NAF chat.
I want Kudus because I don't trust him to
What-
start. He
what-
might come in
I
and
heard
game.
Neymar.
All right,
I heard
can we-
Neymar.
Can we listen? If you man have heard Neymar and stuff, cool. But
Bare
From-
times.
from
what I've
He's not in
from what I
negotiation with any club he
from
wants.
what
to
I
go to
understand with the
Tottenham.
Estevão thing, yeah, I personally haven't really heard many Chelsea fans be like Neymar this, Neymar that. I know when they say Neymar, I get it, it's the baby Neymar thing. But when we've had serious conversations about Estevão, I feel like the hype comes from because Chelsea have been aware that their wingers ain't all that. They're just happy to have something fresh come in and play. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like he's been touted as this this messy read. Like, I don't know.
How old is he? How old is
He's
he?
17. He's
I don't know, bro. I just feel like these men were like, oh yeah, we got a cold
He's got-
youngster coming through.
Yeah,
here's the thing. You know, talking about the Brazilian fans that are hyping them up. Yeah, they gave him the nickname Messinho.
I haven't really heard anyone hype him up.
The Brazilians have said he's the best talent since Neymar. Like, that's them saying. I ain't saying it. I'm going off what they say. They watch him every game.
Oh my!
I ain't saying he's better than Neymar. I don't think
no one said he's rubbish or anything. But once from the hype that has come from the Chelsea fan, I've heard Estevão. We get Estevão next year. We got Estevão coming through.
But you remember
part of the squad.
It don't matter.
Hold on. Can I just say he's 17? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Kobe Mainoo is 20. Yeah. If we're talking about heights.
Yeah, of course. But it's the same thing. But in general, I'm saying, I've never watched this guy. I've watched some.
I can't lie. Do you know what? At this point as well, if he's 17 and he's got 3 plays of the match, even if it is voted by the fans, I don't give a shit. 3 plays of the match at the age of 17 out of 5 games is good.
Did you see him yesterday?
It's fan voted though, man. It's bias. It's just bias.
I don't know, man. He scored the other day. That
was cold. Yeah, but I watched him for that first half against Chelsea. It was rubbish. Like again,
but have you got to be consistent? Noni does all consistent. No, I'm saying in general. Noni does all these flicks and tricks. Doesn't score goals. That's why people don't rate him,
bro.
Estevão, in your opinion, plays crap but scores the banger. Like, is what it is.
Do you know what it is, Chess? It's only Chelsea fans. Like, Chelsea players can't have a bad game. Otherwise, they're just rubbish. God forbid, I've seen Cristiano Ronaldo have bad games, innit?
He's not calling
what are you on about? BD, your favourite player will have 5 bad games, and you'll probably call for him to get the fuck out your team, and then you want them back in about 2 months later.
See, now you just jump into assumptions.
For someone that has not watched him, and I've heard all this hype, whether it's come from Brazilian fans or your fans or whatever, it don't really matter, yeah? You're telling me he's coming in like he's going to be a statement signing, yeah? Like a statement. So someone that has never watched something is going to get a first impression. On a first impression, he hasn't been that good.
He's lashing out the wrong people.
Do you know what? Yeah, if we thought it was a statement signing, yeah, why are Chelsea fans gassed about Kudus? Why are we saying get Kudus? Because we all know that he's going to need a bit of time.
The way you lot are moving. By the way, this is nasty. This is what I mean. This flick of Chelsea is mad. It's mad. It's mental, man.
Blame your board, not us.
Why do I feel like it was Don and Lewis who were the 2 who
was gassing him.
And now the whole fan base is suffering for it.
I've said I want Palmer on the right. Palmer on Neto.
You could have a very talented son. Yeah, he's just signed for Chelsea, and 2 years later he scored 100 goals in youth level. He'll be gassing him up from years away. That's what Don would do. He's like, oh, you seen him? Let's go on his Y Scout. That's what he would do, bro. Look at the goals he's been banging.
100% goal. We don't even need to deep it. A young Brazilian, it was done. 100% it was done.
What's Kaz talking? He's 17.
No, but I'm not hating the fact that he's 17. I think I said he's clearly got ability, yeah, and I know he's gonna have potential. But the way you put him on how he is now, at his age now,
I haven't seen no
players aren't allowed to have hype. That's what.
What Chelsea fans have popped. I haven't heard Pies, any of them man say, "Oh, he's this level."
This is mad. This is mad.
We just say we're excited for him in the squad. We got some Brazilian player in the squad. He's a good talent.
What's that movie where people pretend that you like? They tell you lies. They keep telling you lies to make you believe that you're thinking that you're actually crazy or something like that. This is what these men are doing right now. They're actually going on like, oh, since when? Like, you're actually gaslighting it to the point. It's like, you've gaslighted this guy to being this next prodigy, you're fucking Lamine Yamal, and all of a sudden, like, when did we do that? Nah, man. Since when?
And now we hyped him and saying that he could become one of the best, obviously, because the talent is there.
Okay, that's great. And from someone that never watched him, that has now seen him, yeah, in like 3-4 different games, I've said he's been arse or cheap. He's not been he's been mid. That's a better, but he's nothing spectacular. He has a couple shots, licks the left post in one of them, and then does another little bit because he scores a goal, and all of a sudden he's had a good game. Stop it, man. Just stop it, man. Please.
Sounds like
I'm not gonna argue.
Man, the youngsters you're gonna do this soon. You're gonna do this for that other kid, Quenda, whatever his name is. What?
But the thing is, he's cold. He's a cold player.
We'll see it. Yeah, good.
Is he not cold? Are we not allowed to be excited for that?
Yeah, under 21, he's done his thing.
This is your issue. Just get excited for bare youngsters all the time, man.
Well, that's
don't do something.
So we can't get excited for our players.
Yeah, no, it's cool. No, man, it's cool.
It's all right. Just let Cass swing out. Sometimes you have
to. I hear
it.
He's swinging. I hear it.
He is swinging.
I'm hearing the Arsenal players vouch for Gyökeres and says Sesko ain't it.
Ooh. They're not wrong.
Yeah, maybe not.
There was some Fabrizio news as well.
Apparently, the valuation of MADUEKE is too far apart.
And he said about Kudus.
Kudus thing as well,
Spurs,
yeah. He only wants Spurs, apparently.
He only wants Spurs, yeah, even though that Chelsea's been in talks with his camp.
It's cap. It's just rubbish.
Why is that cap? Because you don't want to hear it. Why is it cap now?
You said, I'm saying this. You know the whole thing we spoke about this morning where people getting confused. Until Chelsea put in a bid, he can't go anywhere but Spurs. Yeah. It's just a fact.
Yeah, but you obviously wait, hold on. Stop right there. Stop right there. Wait, hold on, no, wait. Let me finish. I'm
not finished.
Go on, because I love where
you are in the race. You are
in the race. It's already reported like 10, 15 times. We're not going to sign another winger, regardless of Kudus, if we don't sell one.
No, that again don't matter. You wanted a player that can do multiple positions, right? Don't say João Pedro. There was another talk after the João Pedro, right?
No, because we are not.
Wait, hold on. Once, wait, hold on. These are the same guys that were laughing. By the way, they were laughing at the Mbumo rejecting Arsenal and Spurs. Same one against Jay on a Tuesday. So don't lie about that, Ted. Yeah, about when did I do that? Get my receipt. Same people. They never put in a bid for Mbumo, but you say they rejected Arsenal. You're quick to laugh at that, but you don't want to laugh at this one. It's cap. What's that?
Hey, Mons, read the tweet, please. Read it, and you'll understand what I'm saying is correct. Or let Daps read it because he's or VD.
Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, don't ask me. Don't ask me.
I'll read it. My English is so good, yeah. Really?
Wait 1 second.
He's not talking to any other club at this stage, like I've just said.
He's prioritizing.
Wait.
Prioritizing.
Hold on. Let me get my reading glasses. Give me a second. Let me get my reading glasses. But I ain't used these in a while, cuz. Look at my reading glasses.
One Donny from Lilo and Stitch. I don't know if you might know what I'm on about.
Mohamed Kudus is not talking to any other club at this stage. He wants the Tottenham move. Ches, why do you focus on certain lines and not the others? Because you're saying at this stage, I'm seeing he wants Tottenham move. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
Wait, he's gonna say later, bro.
It gets worse.
Hey, media too. I see media.
It gets worse.
One of those glasses are affecting your ears.
It gets worse. I'm not even read the whole tweet. It gets worse. Kudus already said yes to Spurs. Project and club-to-club talks of West Ham will continue soon. Clear intention is to join Spurs. Top Spur.
Yeah.
Top Spur.
Who's that?
You listen to what I said?
Top Spur? Who's that?
Are you done? Are you done?
How do you read that whole tweet? Ches, I'm not done. I'm nearly done.
Who told you to hold that? Who told you?
How
someone in the chat, bro?
Yes. How do you read that whole tweet?
Oh, that you mug.
Yeah, what did I do? I didn't do anything. I don't care. I don't care about signing Kudus. Why you outing me?
Please.
Whole thing, I said I don't care if we sign him. Man said hold that VD, you mug.
Let
me finish. All I'm saying is that out of that whole tweet, how the hell do you focus on at this stage when there's 3 other parts that go clear intention is to join Spurs? Kudus says yes to Spurs. He wants to Tottenham move.
So Mons wants to listen this time. So let me explain it clearly. Okay? Like I've said, and this tweet perfectly confirms it. He wants to join the Spurs project. He's happy to join them. He's spoken to Frank with them, man. Cool. They're negotiating a bid. At the moment, that's why I said at this stage, they're the only club to do such things.
Yeah, because it's priority. No. Once go back on.
I've got him.
Hey, it's William 2.0.
Huh?
I've
got him. Don't worry, Cass. I've got him because 6 hours ago, Chelsea have been in touch with Kudus' camp with more clubs also interested, but Spurs want to accelerate. So you have been in touch. You are chatting to the player. You have actively in the race.
I've already said that.
Right. So he chose Spurs. He chose Spurs, bro.
You're not listening.
He wants Spurs, bro.
I've also got.
Because how about this? If that tweet said,
not listening, bro.
No, Ches, you're not listening. Ches, you're not listening.
They're doing face value, innit? It's face value.
If you're no, BD, don't do that. Because if this tweet said, understand Mohamed Kudus is not no. Understand, Mohamed Kudus is not talking to any other club at this stage. He wants Chelsea. If you swap the Tottenham with Chelsea, Ches would not be saying this.
Months.
Yes,
Months.
Thank
You
you,
would not be
Monts.
saying
Thank
this.
you, Monts. Thank you, Monts.
Yeah?
That
Kaz,
you're on
listen,
the you're on. No, wait, one
listen,
second. You're on
bodyguard.
our shows.
Listen,
You're on the
bodyguard.
shows Tuesday, Daps. Yeah. Remember with Jay when then Boomo
In
rejected
denial,
Spurs,
man. They're not
rejected Spurs, but Spurs never put in a bid in. Same thing. Thank you.
No, it's
You're mad about listening to
Nice,
me.
man.
Thank you.
Bro,
Thank you.
I want to shit on Spurs, but right now you've been rejected, bro. Just take it.
No, that.
No.
I never said we weren't. That's the problem. What is this I'm saying? I said to
say that.
Billy.
Look, I
You
got
did-
some little thing here that I can read out if you want.
No,
It's from
Billy,
Simon
I
Phillips.
know
You're doing the
what
No,
you're
we
saying.
don't
He's been
care.
tier one.
No, we got
No,
told in the chat last night.
listen.
We got told in the
if
chat
you-
he's a tier 2 and that you don't want to. CB was asking for tier 1.
Let me just entertain this.
Stop
chat, innit?
DMing her,
Simon
bro. She's
Phillips
not
this window has
replying.
been tier
Ches,
one.
Ches,
Like,
what
she's
did you-
not
I'm a
replying.
word out. I can't speak.
Ches,
I need to
watching you,
entertain this chat.
Yeah, no,
try
man.
and watching
I
you try and
just
stay
leave it,
afloat
leave
is
it,
just
Ches.
embarrassing,
Yeah,
bro.
Ches,
Just let
Let them
yourself
run with the
drown.
narrative.
Ches,
Let them run with the
Ches,
narrative.
Man.
Let them
Ches,
run with the
you're
narrative.
punching-
innit? No, we
you're
got
treading
rejected. We
water
got
and
rejected.
you're
Ches,
punching
innit?
barrels.
We
Hey,
got
You're
rejected.
ABD, so I just said we got
punching bare
rejected.
air, man.
We got
So I say
rejected in it. Now let's move on. We got
Hey,
rejected.
Monts, you're right. We got rejected. Let's leave it. I won't explain my point. We'll just keep it at that. So if we sign him now, we won't remember what I was going to give the context of or what I'm trying to say. We'll just say he went back to Chelsea in the end.
No, say your
Yeah.
context.
I'm
Say
saying.
your
No,
context.
No,
You
so
was-
now,
you wasn't letting
now
me
we've
finish.
moved
I just
on.
want to finish my point. Ches,
Now
I just
we've
wanna get
moved
to
on.
that
You want to
point.
hear it? It's
No,
crazy.
but I've said it in the chat. If Chelsea don't bid, he goes to Spurs. I've already said that. But what we're forgetting is Chelsea haven't bid. It's not a Liverpool and Chelsea Caicedo thing where we both bid and he goes, I want to go Chelsea. That's not happening.
We bid,
I'll
but
be
we got.
real. I think
We
if you
offered
bid,
them something. You got rejected.
that will.
Oh, so if we bid, he's still going to go Spurs, yeah?
Yes, he says
Yes.
he wants Spurs. What? How about this, Ches? Have you ever thought about this way? This reason, Chelsea might just think, "What's the point in bidding? He wants Spurs." Have you thought about it that way? Why you haven't bid?
You've already said
Why you haven't? Have you ever not thought why you haven't put a bid in? Like,
Bro.
as in, it's pointless.
Monts, you've already said.
Or
say
we
face.
just can't get the
Have
valuation.
you ever just thought
right?
maybe you didn't bid to save face? You didn't think that?
Do you realize who our sporting directors are, fam? They penny pinch at every given moment. Otherwise, we would have had
bro,
Mignon in our
I
team.
couldn't. Bro, you
We
were quick to
paid
spend
4
50
million
on
extra. We would
Gittins.
have had Mignon.
You were quick to
cheeky
spend 50.
No.
You
We
cheeky
weren't
bastard.
quick. We weren't quick to spend 50 million on Gittins. We actually waited the whole month. We wanted them before they tried to do the Club World Cup tax, and we didn't.
Bro,
So
you man are getting Gittins and them man are getting Kudus for the same price, bro. You got to start punching their particles. You got to start punching their
your point?
particles. Bro.
What's your
You
point?
got to start punching their particles, and that's what I'd be doing.
Do you know why? Because it's probably because
What's
of his
your point?
age.
You
Probably because
need
of the age.
you man have to start shadow boxing tomorrow. Start shadow boxing because I can't lie, that's crazy,
What do you mean? VD's been tearing down his walls already. VD, show you.
bro. You can't.
Oh no,
bro.
I painted it. Can't do that no more. I painted it.
How much did you get?
Oh well, there's a hole in the
How
wall
much did you
because
get Gittins for? How much did you
because
get?
of Josh. Yeah, that's because of Josh. No, bro, he drilled through the damn whole wall, bro. He drilled through the whole wall.
How much you get Gittins for?
What?
Yeah, look, hold
Yes,
on.
how much you getting for?
If I show you,
No.
this-
He
yeah,
drove.
look, he drilled through the wall, bro.
Oh, I thought you said he
through it.
drove. I thought
Nah,
you said
man,
he drove.
nah,
through
you
the
saw the
fucking
news
wall.
last night and you're punching your wall, man.
Fam, if
hear
I
it.
could punch that hard, I would have been.
I
listen,
wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't
That's
put it past.
what
the fans.
CFC.
Alright.
That's what CFC Reaper told me about you as well, VD.
Yeah.
What?
That you can't punch very hard. Anyway, carry on.
I don't know if you
Wait,
wanna-
what did you ask me, Monts? About is it João Pedro?
I'm not sure about that.
No, that's a Gittins. That's a Gittins.
Chels, Ches, your logic. Arsenal not in for Noni. Only spoke.
Again,
What you there?
I can show you my door.
Punch the fucking door. Punch the door. Go.
unfortunately, people
No,
don't
I've
use
got a
that
hole
word.
in my door.
It's really sad.
Arsenal value Noni way less than Chelsea. That's what Fab said on YouTube.
No, but
as
Kaz,
well.
oh yeah, do your thing.
It says all of a sudden Fabrizio's not reliable. That these Chelsea guys were taking victory laps over the MADUEKE and Ethan tweets. You got rejected, motherfucker.
Now, see the whole thing with
Just
Fabrizio. The whole thing with Fabrizio, yeah, is that he's a tapping merchant.
He is a bit of a tapping merchant.
So,
nowadays.
Chelsea as well,
but that's fine. So he's currently just that's the thing. So that's why if he says something, it's a tapping. Like it's happening.
Also,
go.
Chelsea Fabrizio's news on Chelsea this window. He's brief merchant, like
Yeah,
crazy.
We got him in the
he ain't
payroll.
getting no like exclusives like that anymore right now, man. I don't know what I want for him. Bring back 2021 Fabrizio, man. That guy was on crud.
Well, that's no, well, anyways. People, Ches is going to be live in about 5-6 minutes with a gal, I believe. Is that right, Ches?
Yeah. We're gonna talk
Yeah.
about
Big
it.
up for the 40k as well on Never a Foul. So love for that. It'd be nice to say big up for my 10k on my channel where it's going to get redirected. I'll redirect over to you, Ches.
It'll
be nice. No. Anyways, other than that, good chat. It's funny. Later on, we'll see what Deji has to say. It's gonna be a long.
You need to get a Chelsea fan on.
Remember,
with Deji.
at this stage,
At this stage, I've got one lined up.
Remember, at this stage.
Yeah. Well, you've got Jimmy.
Oh, I already said if we don't
Jimmy and Deji tonight. Oh my god, I'm going down to London to meet Kudus today to go to his barbecue and get smashed. We will be watching the Deji and Jimmy.
Redirect. Naf rate it up. Big up, man.